Wine Passport, a new and different way to discover the world of Italian wine with Francesca Negri, the famous Italian wine blogger. In each episode, Francesca makes the dreams of a foreign tourist come true, leading everyone in an exciting journey through amazing vineyards, ancient wine cellars, folk traditions and breathtaking landscapes, opening the doors of the most famous Italian wine producers. Are you ready to sip?
Today I'm in Rovereto, in Trentino region, where I have an appointment with Maximilian, architect from Austria. He has a great passion for art, cooking and obviously wine. We will meet at Marte, the contemporary and modern art museum of Trento and Rovereto. I would like to show him a very special corner of Italy where we could find ancient noble wine producers.
Ich heiße Maximilian, ich bin 41 Jahre alt. Meine Mutter ist Österreicherin. Mein Beruf hat mir leider oder besser gesagt glücklicherweise nach Italien gebracht. Aber sofort ich kann, ich gehe weiter wieder heim und ich koche für meine Freunde. Deswegen bin ich hier gekommen, weil ich wollte Francesca begegnen, um weitere Sachen kennenzulernen.
Maximilian?
Francesca!
Oh yes, so nice to meet you!
Nice to meet you too!
I'm very happy to live this new wine adventure with you because we have so many things in common, starting from food, food design and obviously wine.
I'm happy too, because you know I'm passionate and I want to learn something to show to my friend in Austria.
Oh good, very good. For starting our wine adventure, you have one thing to do.
Yes.
Give me your passport.
Okay, I can't wait.
Okay, thank you. Let's go. Let me introduce to you Maria José Bossi Fedrigotti, Countess Maria José Bossi Fedrigotti.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to
Hello,
meet you.
meet you, Maximilian.
Her family have a very amazing history and 2 wine records. The first harvest in Italy, 1697, and the second record is that they produced the first Italian wine made with Bordeaux style in 1961. The name of the wine is Fojanege, the same name, Fojanege, of the place where we are now.
We are now in the estate of Fojanege. It's an estate full of history, it's full of flora, it's full of wildlife. It's a charming, fascinating place. We are here on the border of the First World War. Here are a lot of military fortifications, trenches, and my father, my grandfather, they transformed it in this vineyard of Fojanege. Shall we do our walk to the trenches? Or
Yes, sure.
you have the right shoes today?
Yeah, sure. I have always the right shoes.
Perfect.
May I ask you who's leading the wineries here now?
Now we are 3 ladies, my sister Isabella, my niece Valerie and myself. The 18th century was very important because the Empress Maria Theresa gave us a permission, she allowed us to export our wine to Budapest, to Prague, to Vienna, all the capitals.
In Old Empire?
Yeah, the Old Empire. May I introduce you Raffaele Boscaini, director of Masi and coordinator of the technical wine group. We have a collaboration with Masi. Raffaele will explain more things about all the company.
Thank you, Countess.
The partnership starts first of all from the way of thinking of the philosophy of Masi, which is not just to interpret the native area where we come from, so the Valpolicella, but moreover all the Venetian territory.
So Raffaele, now Bossi Fedrigotti Winery has 5 products,
Absolutely,
correct?
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So why don't we go inside, we taste them with some pairing, and the Countess is waiting for us.
Wow!
So, here we go. Max, Francesca told me you are a food lover. So we prepare something special for you.
He is a master chef.
Alright. We have here our Conto Federico, is the Trento DOC, the classical method sparkling, that is paired here with some smoked salmon and cured trout, together with orange and grapefruit, to combine very well the citric acidity that is into this wine.
The clean wine, it pairs really good with smoked trout.
A typical product of Trentino.
This is Pinot Grigio, called Pian del Griso. We propose them with an omelette with fresh herbs.
The pairing is incredible, fresh, like Pinot Grigio style.
A little bit of chocolate, that's why it's fitting very well with the eggs. And now, Vignes Mara. This is a beautiful blend of Chardonnay together with Gewürztraminer. This kind of character and structure will pair very well with seafood.
Oh, it's a very
Powerful wine.
wine, yes. Great roundness, great character.
Now, Mazest, let's say the estate facing to east, so having the light in the morning. It's supposed to be a drink with the cold cuts in general and the cheese.
So Maximilian, this is for Janek. I told you before, this is most important wine of our family, of our history. Please tell me what you think about also. This is the first Bordeaux blend in Italy, done by a private family in 1961.
And the pairing?
Roasted beef or something typical from Trentino, which is carne salata, which is a smoked carpaccio.
It's warm, it wraps you in his color and his power.
Max, Francesca, it's time to go to the cellar in Borgo Sacco.
Okay.
Now we are in the cantinetta which hosts the Conte Federico. We have here all the bottles you see with the yeast now are
Oh, yeah.
ready to be the course 3 years to be a riserva.
Conte Federico, why this name?
The name takes the name of my father, who created also the Fojanege.
So we are now in the cellar, the Fojanege cellar. One of the most prestigious visitors that we had here is a man that is called Robert Mondano, the guru of the wine of California. And so the barrique get very, very curious and of course was asking to Conte Federico about it or what are they for. And then he started, of course, his activities using even barriques in California, in Napa Valley. Now we have a cheers with Conte Federico, right?
Good.
Okay, good idea. Perfect.
Very good idea. Cheers.
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 Thank you.
Thank you
So,
very much.
Countess Maria Jose and Raffaele, we spent a wonderful time with you, but now we have another wine experience that is waiting for us, and so we have to leave.
Yes, but remember, don't leave it without the wine for your recipe.
Oh, yes, sure. I forgot it. Thank you very much, Raffaele. Okay.
Thank you for your visit.
And before we leave,
Oh,
I
yes,
would
you have to
buy
put it
some
in-
bottle to bring with me in Austria.
Oh, maybe this is perfect for
That's
your
fantastic.
shopping.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Have a good shopping, Max.
The vineyard is on trenches of the First World War. That was amazing, and the wines are incredibly warm and good. Francesca, where are we going now, and why did we change our clothes?
Well, Maximilian, now we are going to a wine event. The name is Uva Dintorni, and it takes place in Sabbionara di Avio, that is a few kilometers far from here. It is not only a wine and food event, but there is a competition too.
A competition?
Yes.
Okay, I'm officially worried about that.
I can tell you now, but I'm worried more than you.
Ah, okay, that's fine.
Now we have to do our competition. So I'm going to do a barrel slalom with other women.
Okay.
And then together we have to press the grape in the tin and then to fill a barrel with wine. Okay, are you ready?
No, but of course I'm good. But you should take out your heels.
Never.
Never.
No, it's not possible. So let's go.
Yeah, insane. Francesca, they found this in the trash.
Okay, better than nothing. Thank you, Maximilian.
Incredible experience with a lot of many crazy people. Francesca was really a good one.
At the end, I had to do all the work. Maximilian stood near me, only watching. Maximilian, we are in Tenuta San Leonardo, the family residency and winery of Marquise Guerrieri Gonzaga.
Interesting. I begin to understand your philosophy. In a bottle there is a lot of history and territory. Let's go and discover the San Leonardo winery.
Ciao Anselmo!
Ciao Francesca.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to San Leonardo.
Thank you. Let me introduce to you Maximilian, our guest.
Hello Maximilian, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
May I introduce you to my father, Carlo,
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Marquise.
Hello.
and our director, Luigino Tinelli, who was born here and is the real soul of San Leonardo.
So what about your history?
You know, Francesca, we are in an ancient place because this was a monastery 1,000 years ago. It all started with a small church, and then a community of monks started living here, and they built this monastery. And our family started working here in the 1600s for the church, managing the land, and then we fell in love with this place, and we tried for many decades to buy it, but it was impossible because the church would not sell it. And then finally in the 1700s we finally bought it off from them.
Lucky guy.
Yeah.
There is a woman that has a key role in your history.
Yes, it's a very special woman. It was the grandmother of my father and my great-grandmother, Gemma de Gresti. During World War I, many of the people living around in this area were taken in hostage and went sent to Russia in the concentration camps. And my great-grandmother, who was half Russian, started an enormous work, and by the end of World War I, it took her many years, she brought back nearly 12,000 prisoners from...
12,000 prisoners?
Yes, 12,000, an incredible number. And in fact, she's been awarded the Golden Medal from the International Red Cross for humanitarian aid. She was really a very special woman.
Could we start to visit your estate?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that the best thing, we go and see the vines. We take the jeep and we have a nice tour around, and then we go to see where we make the wine, and then we drink it.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Wonderful.
Okay, let's go.
Let's take the jeep.
Yeah.
We are here in Pergolone, is the name of this vine. And this vine is the oldest one we have in the estate. And it's about 75 years old.
It's so romantic. Could we have a walk through this?
Yes, of course.
Tenuta San Leonardo is really an amazing place. It's not a vineyard, it's a garden.
We are in the Museum of San Leonardo of the old tools they were using in the past time, and the estate was completely autosufficient.
we are in our vegetable garden, which
Beautiful.
yeah, it's
Gorgeous.
it's a center where everybody comes and takes the vegetables for their home.
Yeah.
And actually we have a collection of spices which is very interesting from all around Italy that my father collected in the years.
It's a dream for a master chef like you.
It's really a lot of material to work.
Reaching the heart of the production of our wine, we are actually here in the archive of all the ancient bottles of the estate. And my father is holding the wine he created in 1982, the first San Leonardo, which is not the oldest wine produced here, but it's definitely the most famous one. And it is made of 60% Cabernet Sauvignon, 30% Carmenère, this very particular grape that grows here since more than 100 years, and 10% Merlot. It's a very special wine that was produced with a fantastic vintage in 1982. And now from here we go to the cellar, but you must discover how to get into that. Finally, we taste something. Huh?
Okay.
So we start with our Vette di San Leonardo, our Sauvignon Blanc. This is a pure Sauvignon Blanc 100%, very floral. And you know what Vette means in Italian?
Vette is Gipfel auf Deutsch.
The peak of the mountain.
The peak of the mountain. Exactly, the peak of the mountain.
I feel the minerality of this wine. I think it's good to pair with many kind of food. Good for aperitif, starting from aperitif
Till late night on.
yes.
And now it's the turn of our second wine of the estate. It's the young brother of the San Leonardo, and it is called Terre di San Leonardo. This is a blend of 50% Cabernet Sauvignon, 40% Merlot, and 10% Carmenère. As I told you before, you know, it's our secret ingredient here in San Leonardo.
Now we have the San Leonardo, it's coming, and it's a vintage 99.
Wow, a very special vintage, Anselmo.
Yes.
Ah.
It was, it's one of, I would say today, probably the best vintage we have in the cellar.
Really?
Yeah.
What an honor for us.
I think we have to open something special for you today.
Thank you, Anselmo.
It's a pleasure.
Spicy, earthy, a world of flower in this wine is incredible for me, in my opinion. Maximilian, what do you think?
Smooth, elegant, 18 years old, but still young.
Yeah. Anselmo, Marquis Carlo, we enjoy so much to stay here with you, but now we have to leave.
Really?
We have, yeah. I'm sorry, Maximilian, but now you have to prove that you are a master chef. We have to go to cooking.
Okay, let's go.
But before, Anselmo have to give us the bottle of wine that we have to pair with food.
Francesca, so this is the wine we chose to give you.
Okay.
Welcome in Casa del Vino. Follow me in the kitchen. Today we don't have our chef Carmelo, but we have the sous chef Marcello.
Hi, Marcello, nice to meet you. I'm Francesca.
Nice to meet you.
We have here 2 bottles of wine. One is San Leonardo 2011 and one is Conte Federico Riserva 2012.
Perfect.
Now we are going to taste them.
San Leonardo. Abbiniamo dei tagliolini fatti in casa con i finferle e la fonduta di zafferano.
Ok. With Conte Federico.
Col Conte Federico tipico abbiniamo dei bocconcini di formaggio con un'insalata di mele e della zucca marinata.
Could we help you cook?
Yes, go.
Okay.
Francesca has great knowledge in food and pairing. She has not so great amazing cooking skills. Excuse me, may I have a spoon? Thank you.
You have not to use spoon with tagliolini. It's not the way that Italians eat this kind of pasta. Max, you're not a master chef. So Massimilian, did you enjoy this experience?
Yes, amazing place, and the pairing of San Leonardo with tagliolini worked very well.
Yes, I agree. And the fried cheese with Conte Federico, the same. Fried is perfect with bubbles, and the acidity of the apple fits perfect. Maximilian, we spent a beautiful moment in Trentino with two great wine family. I hope you enjoyed it.
I like it very much because I didn't know this part of Italy. The land is beautiful, and also wine and food are amazing. I thank you for that, and I wait you to come to my home, and I'll cook something for you and your friends. Thank you, but I need my passport.
Don't worry, I give back your passport, but before I have to stamp it with one passport stamp.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maximilian, and see you soon.